Hello. As the blood moon rises above the body harvest on this All Hallows Eve, the children of the world will be let loose upon the streets to give their lives for our dark lords. Millions of souls will be funneled into a cauldron of pure evil, and we will sup upon its vile ichor. And then, after that, I don't know. Smash Brothers? Or something? Hold on. That's better. Anyway, I'm kind of done with the whole worshipping Satan thing. I'm more into, how awesome Smash Brothers is going to be for the Wii U, or even going to Las Vegas to not do anything most normal people would think is cool in Las Vegas. Long story short, this week is Halloween games. I view biting commentary on the socio-political ramifications of immigration to and from modern-day America, and also shoot zombies and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Cody desecrates dead bodies, but not in the way he usually desecrates dead bodies, in Dead Space. And Nikki and Dylan stop a happy lady from getting head in Final Fantasy XIV. Here's a new game, kids. Cut open your flesh, bleed into a cursed goblet, and every time I say, drink, it's Cartridge Blowers, Episode 52. Spooky. Scary. Skeletons. I never really understood how skeletons were scary anyway. I mean, if you think about it, everyone in the world is kind of a skeleton. Ah, fuck. Alright, and I'm never leaving the house again.
YNIN Podcasting, part of the EDOC NameLock Interactive Network.
Hello everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hey.
Matt Crua. And Dylan Frisbee.
I'm not reacting.
No one is. It's a very it's a depressing Halloween.
Yeah, I'm in costume, actually.
Huh?
I'm in costume.
Yeah? Teacher?
Yeah. I'm a pallbearer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, cool. Also, Matthew, you're lower third, sir. You should...
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I said.
You should have started the show without it.
I forgot that you didn't load it. My bad. But it's okay. So this week, whenever we get to the video game playing section, we'll be playing games that loosely connect to Halloween in some way, because it's that time of year again. Spooky games dealing with Halloween, anything that would fit into a Halloween party atmosphere. That's what we're going to be playing. But yeah. However, you should go ahead and subscribe, and you can jump right ahead if you want. Otherwise, you got to listen to us ramble for a little bit.
And no one wants that.
No one really wants that. So subscribe. Jump ahead. It's what you want to do. But until then, we should talk about what we played. You guys play anything fun this last, I guess, 4 weeks now? Or 3 weeks? It's been a little while.
Nikki and I played a lot of fun games.
Yeah? What'd you play?
Vegas.
Oh, that's right.
Was it Line Simulator? Because, man, we fucking ruled that game.
We did, yes. Top high scores right here. So we went to Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival in Las Vegas, and there's like 4,000 plus people there in a hotel, like in like a convention room.
That sounds great.
No, yeah, our room.
Which is the biggest fucking party.
Stay at that hotel.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. You should have.
There were so many people and so many lines. But we were fortunate enough to get VIP passes, so we cut almost.
Wow, really?
Like a lot of them.
There was like a 6-hour line just to get registered, and we got registered in 20 minutes.
Wow. I felt so bad.
What?
We kept walking
You
and
cheated.
walking down. Oh my god, it was like
I paid $80 per ticket, and fuck if it was not worth it, because I'm not standing in a line
Fair
for 6
enough.
hours to get a piece of paper.
Fair enough. So you inputted your cheat code into Line Simulator 2014. And,
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Fantastic. So so you guys had fun?
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
We got to play a bunch of games and challenges that were not released in a game yet, so we had to figure it out right there.
So is this like in Stuff Weekly, Ambi spoke of Renaissance Fair, where everyone just sort of dressed up like whatever the hell they wanted. Did everyone stay canon and only dress up like Final Fantasy XIV?
No. There was a Final Fantasy XII character there.
Oh, yeah!
He was shouting, "Don't believe Ondor's lies."
I'm Vox von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca.
Don't believe Ondor's lies. Yeah. There was that. There was. I talked on Stuff Weekly about the Neon Cat cosplayer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
There was someone who there's like a minion you can get in the game, and it's a dog, like a dog with a red collar, and someone brought their dog that looked like the minion and made them wear the little red collar. It was kind of cute. Mostly just because I think dogs are cute, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's fair.
There was some like 14 related cosplay, and some was good, and some was weird, and some was bad. So
cosplay.
Cosplay.
Yeah. That's the rule.
There was a contest for it, though.
Oh.
Well, I'm sure people would have dressed up for it anyways. Contest or not.
Yeah.
There was this cool lore panel where the guy who localizes the game and translates for all the dudes was talking about his job when he was localizing everything. And in fact, we actually kind of learned that he's responsible for a lot of like the flavor text and a lot of like all the mission flavor text, all the quest lines and things like that, and that's kind of awesome. And he told...
There's a lot of references to like older games in the series.
Yeah, he said that's pretty much all him and his team, and that's awesome. And he said until his team came along, the Japanese game was pretty bare bones. So...
Right on. See, when you started I had no idea that the translators did that kind of stuff. I just thought it was straight translation.
I mean, I don't know if it's like that everywhere else, but it's certainly the case here. And I guess he worked a little bit on 11 as well. But, like, yeah, I guess he had a lot more free reign in 14, which was cool. And he was talking about, like, when they were coming up with the different gods, because there are 12 of them in the game. He said, the first thing I thought about was, what kinds of things can I put together to make swear words?
You know, like God damn it or something.
Like you know, God, like how we would say God damn it. And so he came up with this phrase, Thal's bloody balls. And he was like, I really want to name, like he told the producer, I really want to name one of the gods Thal. And the guy was like, I don't know, that's a pretty short name, but eventually he figured out a way to make it work for everybody. So he got what he wanted. The god is named Thal, and you get, Thal's balls. And he said that before they like submitted their game to Sony, like you have to have all of the text, like all flavor text, everything. Like if you pass by a character and like a little speech bubble pops up, they have to have, that text has to be in the game. It can't be blank. So before they released it to Sony for review, they were like, oh fuck, we forgot about those speech bubbles, what do we do? So they just inserted Thal's bloody balls like 400 times for each character. And so anytime you walk by somebody and a little speech bubble went over their head, they were just saying, Thal's bloody balls, no matter what they were doing. Fishing, fishing.
It's a very vulgar game when you put it that way.
Very vulgar game.
And they passed it.
It was great.
Well, right on. So you guys had a lot of fun. That's why we are a week late on these things, is these guys had to go kick some ass in Las Vegas for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun, though. I had
That's
a really
good.
The dev team and stuff, so.
Fantastic. Yeah, I saw some pictures with you and some people. So, yeah. Right on. Well, did you guys play anything else, or was it just Final Fantasy XIV for you guys?
I've been playing Legend of Dragoon on my phone.
And Warframe.
And Warframe. on Steam.
Right on.
Pay to win.
What are those like?
Huh?
How is Warframe? I had like some free in-game money for it a while back, and I didn't.
It's pretty fun. You can play with each other, which is cool. It's like ninjas in the future with machine guns.
Future ninjas.
Okay.
Machine guns. And you still have your swords and katanas or all kinds of stuff, bow staffs, but it's all future, like way in the future. You get your own spaceship, you equip your armor, and you put like mods in your armor to give you customized stats or abilities. And yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. It's a lot of free reign to do whatever you want to do. However you want to play, but it's like you can have a bow and arrow, crossbow, machine gun, sniper rifle, shotguns. Then you have your secondary pistols. You have dual pistols, and then at the same time you also have a sword. So you're pretty equipped to take on an army, and then you can run on walls and you're jumping all over the place and you're super fast, but it's a really hard game. And
it sounds like this game from like the early 2000s that was called Guns, Gunz.
Oh yeah, I know.
You ever
that
played
game.
Guns?
I did.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
It was like Korean, and they tried to do Matrix moves, but everyone had two swords and also pistols and also rocket launchers, and it was like, how are you even carrying that? That makes no sense. And it was super bad and dumb. But very popular.
It wasn't well made, though.
Well, no. Yeah, it was pretty. Like, it was bad.
Yeah. Well, right on. Well, cool. Anything else you guys would like to talk about? Matt, Nikki, Dylan, anything?
All I have played is I have completed everything that there is to complete in Smash Brothers for the 3DS.
Oh, yeah?
All the challenges, beat everything on hard, beat everything with every character. So I'm kind of.
That's an accomplishment.
I guess. Yeah, so I think I can just get in the box now. It's all over.
Well, you'll have the Wii U version soon, and you can do it all over again.
Yeah, we should talk about that.
Yeah?
Yeah, they revealed a whole bunch of information about that. I'm super excited.
All right. Well, that can be the new crap that we go over momentarily. Cause
you have nothing?
Well, we have some things, but I'm going to drop them. There's not... We couldn't really carry on much of a conversation. Here, I'll go ahead and say it real quick. Costume Quest 2 is coming out, Sunset Overdrive is finally coming out, and Assassin's Creed Unity is coming out. There you go. Play them.
Okay, cool. No, don't.
Well, I kind of want to play Sunset Overdrive, though, but I don't have an Xbox One.
It was kind of Sunset Overdrive is on the Xbox One, so no one will ever play it. And then Assassin's Creed Unity is Assassin's Creed multiplayer, but it's still Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Which means it's probably going to be kind of overhyped and a little boring.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was some controversy about that one with the whole, we don't want to add a female character because we'd have to create new animations. So they got some hot water over that. But anyway.
Didn't they eventually add a female character, though?
I don't know if they revoked on that or not. I don't know. But anyway, Matt, did you play anything other than the 3DS Smash Brothers?
Not really, no.
Right on. I finished everything there is to do in Marvel. Well, Brooke and I finished everything there is to do in the Lego Marvel game, which is a shit ton of fucking stuff.
I was about to say, I wasn't aware you could actually finish that game.
It's the very first game for the 360 that I've actually gotten every single achievement for.
Right on.
Yeah.
So is there like some kind of final unlock?
Yes. There's a random gold brick that unlocks, and that's kind of it. It was kind of boring.
Okay.
But yeah, and then after that, I played and did almost everything there was to do from start to finish in Dead Rising 2 Case Zero in 2 days. So
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty short, but there's two
What'd
achievements.
You play it on?
I played on the 360.
Oh, we should have co-opted.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay. Well, I've done everything but kill 1,000 zombies and spend $100,000 in the shop. That's the only two things I did. Well, and I've got 3 of the 5 endings.
Right on.
Yeah. And that's it. All right. You guys want to... Nikki, did you play anything?
I said no.
Oh, that's right. You did.
You asked like 5 times now, Cody.
Fine.
Did
Let's
you
talk.
get hit in the head
I
or
did
something?
actually 3 times, but we won't talk about it.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Smash Brothers. What's the new
Yeah.
stuff they announced?
Did you see? There was like a big video released.
I didn't see the video, but I
last
did
week.
see a list of like 28 things that you should be
It's,
excited about.
52 things actually.
Oh, 52. Okay.
Yeah, the big one is the 8-player mode.
Yeah, I did see that. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you can have 5, 6, or 8 players now at a time,
Yeah,
which is
that's
pretty
cool.
nuts.
That's never
Yeah.
happened before.
No, it was really like anything that's not online.
Yeah,
So being able to have 8 players play in the same room is pretty cool.
that's pretty rad.
Yeah, I like that a lot. And all kinds of other stuff. They're bringing back the stage builder. But
Yeah.
you draw the stages on the gamepad.
Oh, that's
so-
badass. I was kind of
Oh.
hoping they would have improved upon the stage.
Yeah,
drawing
so it
thing.
looks like whatever you draw,
That's cool.
which is pretty neat. There's other things. There's a Donkey Kong
so
stage.
many penis stages will
Yeah,
exist.
there's going to be tons of dicks. I'm super hyped about dicks. There's a Donkey Kong stage that is on 2 different planes in the foreground and background, and you take barrels that cannon between the 2.
That's cool.
And
Like
so
in Returns did that.
right, exactly. It's based on returns. There's going to be just an infinite amount of content. There's like 700 music tracks. Not joking.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah. There's new levels based on pretty much anything you can think of. Pardon me. The board game mode, which
Oh
is
yeah,
it's like
it's kinda
Mario
like
Party.
Mario Party.
Yeah, where you go around on a board and you collect power-ups, and then every now and again you fight in a little mini battle leading up to the final real battle, where it's a stock match, but your stock is every character you've collected throughout the board game
Oh,
mode.
cool.
Yeah, which is pretty neat. And of course, they brought back everything from event mode to classic mode to this new mode where you're doing tiny missions for rewards. So it seems like there's just this ridiculously large amount of content.
It's just wealthy with content.
Yeah, plus the online seems like it's going to be pretty good. And then they announced DLC too, which is good.
What
Because-
I heard Mewtwo. That's all I heard. for
Yeah,
DLC.
Mewtwo is going to be DLC probably come spring. And I figure if they're making one, they're going to be making more. Right?
Yeah, I should hope they make more than one.
You'd
I
think.
mean, that's
you'd
a
think.
game they could make money on for a while because people love the shit out of Smash Brothers.
No, definitely. I mean, as long as they keep making stuff, people will keep paying for it.
Yeah.
You know.
I will. So
No, I certainly will too. I mean, I didn't even really like playing as Mewtwo very much in Melee, but yeah, no, sure, I'll play Mewtwo. Why not? Absolutely.
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So if you could only buy the 3DS or Wii version, but you had the ability to buy both, which one would you buy?
Oh, the Wii U version by far.
Yeah, it sounds significantly better.
The 3DS one is really cool. I like it a lot. But I mean, the Wii U is going to have everything you can think of. Everything. Like even and everything is multiplayer now. Everything.
Really?
Even from classic mode to all-star mode to the fucking home run contest is multiplayer. So
That's pretty cool.
because why the fuck not, right?
Yeah.
So and you can play with, of course, with the GameCube controller. And you can play with everything that has ever been made since the GameCube, pretty much.
Yeah. I heard that they're gonna be reselling some GameCube controllers or something for it.
Yeah, I have one pre-ordered actually. I'm buying the special $100 edition, it comes with the GameCube controller adapter and a new controller with the Smash logo on it.
That's cool.
Which is pretty cool, and I hear they're as high quality as the actual GameCube ones were, which is neat. Plus, it's going to work with everything else from the Wii U Pro controller to the Wii Classic controller to just the nunchuck.
That's fucking
and
awesome.
everything. So whatever you have, you can use.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo did right. They did right.
I know, definitely. So yeah, and it's just like this tiny stuff that they added too, which is neat. Like there's demos for every game for every character.
Oh, yeah.
that you just play that they brought that back. You can, like, there's different ways to, when you're collecting trophies throughout the game, of which there's like 900, you can you can win rewards for collecting one certain series, so you can go after certain trophies. So there's always something to accomplish, which is cool.
That's badass, man.
And the online looks like it'll be even better. You can voice chat.
But only during, like, between matches, right?
Yeah, but that's fine with me, because I don't need to talk to you during the match.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine.
I just want to trash talk you afterward.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah. You can voice chat. You'll be able to share the stages you make online. You'll be able to have online tournaments that will be held like throughout weeks, and you can start, and people will join. So it seems pretty robust, and it seems like they're doing it right this time.
That's badass. I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Me too. Yeah.
But before we get into actually playing our games for the week, you've now played and done everything there is to do in the 3DS version. Do you have a favorite character?
I do, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm my main character is the random button. I mean,
okay. Yeah.
But I like, even when I play online, I play random, which is cool because everyone plays the same characters, which is normally Little Mac and Little Mac and Little Mac. And I come in there with like King Dedede, and I feel like I've said this on previous episodes. Every character is good.
Yeah. Everyone plays uniquely.
Everyone plays uniquely, and no one is bad.
Yeah.
Especially with customizable moves, you can make anyone viable who isn't, like Palutena, who starts out not good, but with her custom move, she's really great. I like Bowser Jr. a lot.
Really?
I play him as Ludwig von Koopa, of course.
Well, of course. Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
He
is the best Koopa kid.
But yeah, I like Bowser Jr. a whole lot. He's got a lot of different options, and like he can just move around the stage really fast, but he hits really hard too. Sonic is really good in this game. Again, I like Pac-Man a lot, and Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt rules.
I'm actually most excited about Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt is. I want to call him like he's a zoning type of character, which means he can control the stage.
Oh, cool.
The way his moves work is basically everything he does is related to a zapper game, and so like a can from the game Wild Gunman will pop out of him if you press B, and every time you press B, the can will bounce and bounce and bounce until it hits somebody. But then while you're doing that, you can press side B and throw the clay pigeon from Duck Hunt, and while you're doing all of that, you can press B to make that explode too. You can still run forward and press A, or you can run back and set up another trap for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's very versatile, and people don't really know what to do with him yet, so it's fun. So I message people and be like, "Oh, this guy's playing Duck Hunt," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah. So it's essentially just the dog with the ducks.
The dog with a duck, a single
with
duck.
a duck. Okay.
Yeah, they look like they're adorable. They're buddies.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
But no one is bad. Mario is really good. Link is the best Link that there has been in the series by far. I'm having a lot of fun with Link. Zelda is good. Sheik is good. Ganondorf is fucking awesome. Bowser's good. So everyone is good. I don't know.
Excellent.
Yeah.
God,
so
I'm excited. I'm ready.
Me liking the random button is good for me. Except Fox and Falco kind of suck this game, but fuck them.
They're probably the same as they always were.
They were, but everyone else has gotten better. And
Yeah.
kind of
That bodes well for me because my arch rival plays Fox. So
Well, there you go.
They changed Fox's voice.
why? There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, for the 3DS re-release of Star Fox 64, they brought back the voice cast from the original 64 game to re-record the lines. But it's been like 15 years, and none of them could remember how to do their original voice. And so the Fox voice actor is super bad now. And that his up B where he gets set on fire and rockets through the air, and he goes, "Fire!" And the 3DS version, he goes, "Fire!"
Oh no! Oh no!
Or he calls the tank down for his final smash, and he goes, "Landmaster." He's like very nonchalant and kind of effeminate about it, and it's really weird. But yeah, I don't know. Smash Brothers is good. Go play it. Enjoy.
Right
if you buy both versions, you get the soundtrack for free and the DLC for free later on. So
That's bad.
Plus
You have
plus you
spent
can-
like $80 that way at minimum.
Plus, you can transfer all of your unlocked stuff from the 3DS to the Wii U. Plus, like I said, you can use every controller ever. You can also use the 3DS as a controller for the Wii U version.
How the hell does that work?
It just works.
Wow. Do you need an adapter, or is it like Wi-Fi?
No, it adapts wirelessly. Because why not?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you would. I mean, the 3DS is okay for the 3DS, but I'd much rather have an actual analog stick.
Right. Could you use it to draw your stages, or?
Yeah, I'm just use the Wii U gamepad. It's much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. So there you have it. Smash Brothers so far pretty awesome. Gonna be even better. So
best version of the series, in my opinion. So,
yeah. All right, guys. Well then, let's go ahead and get into playing some games. How's that sound?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right, everybody. So, like I said at the beginning of the show, this time it's games that fit into the Halloween theme. And,
Spooky,
yeah,
scary skeletons.
And spooky, scary skeletons in video games. Matt, you're up first this week.
I am. Why?
Yeah, because that's just the way.
And if you're not wearing a costume, you didn't do any set design. You give no fucks.
Okay. So the last 2 years. I did do that. This time I did not. But fuck it. Matt, what'd you play?
All right. I decided that I would fire up a game that I actually have played this before, full disclosure, a lot. I decided to play Red Dead Redemption, which is one of my favorite games of, I think it was 2010 when it came out.
Was it that long ago?
Might have been 2011, I don't know.
Jesus.
Red Dead Redemption is a fantastic game if you've never played it. Takes place in a fictional Old West where you play as John Marston, a former outlaw who wants to just sort of settle down with his family and leave his old life behind, but he's roped back in to the past via corrupt government officials, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that's not really scary, but I did, however, decide to play instead the downloadable content, which is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare.
That's right. I forgot they had a zombie version.
Yes, Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare was a DLC. It's hard to call it even downloadable content because really it's a total conversion. It takes the entire game world, which is huge. It's the size of California.
Wow.
And it changes it so that the entire ecosystem works completely differently. Essentially, the storyline is, for whatever reason, they never really say, the dead have risen, and they're going around eating people, and that's not good. John wakes up, our hero, John Marston, wakes up to find his uncle has been bitten. He bites his wife and kid, and so John is out to go try to find a cure to try and save his wife and child, who have been turned into zombies, and he decided to tie them up and leave them at home because that's a good idea.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Here we go.
Okay.
So, this is literally as I have left the house. So I skipped the entire cutscene where I tied up my wife, and I've called my horse. Which you can do just by pressing up on the D-pad at any time, when your horse will come, which is nice, so you don't have to walk around the entirety of the state.
That's nice. Left my horse back 2 cities. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. And so, if you've never played this game, it's a completely open world, but since it's not, like Grand Theft Auto, a developed city, there's lots of nature, which is neat.
It's pretty.
Yeah, and everything... It's 360. Everything you can see in the distance I can actually go to, which is cool. I don't know. I think this is kind of downscaling it. This video should be in 1080p, but
it still looks pretty on my end. So
yeah. So I'm riding the horse to the town of Blackwater, which is the closest major city, hoping to find a doctor friend of mine who lives there. Blackwater normally is where the feds live. The feds are not nice to me. This DLC campaign is like an alternate universe of the main game story. And I find that Blackwater is totally on fire and abandoned. Not so great.
Oh no.
We are all going to hell. That's nice. That's quaint.
That's pretty quick cuts between them.
Kind of a downer, honestly.
Yeah, man.
So I went to find my doctor, and he gets like straight up.
Whoa.
And so now I have to kill zombies. That's my doctor friend rising from the dead.
Oh, cool. Well, you know.
Yeah.
He can check you out now.
So I have a
Not
pistol.
anymore.
Kill
Yeah, no,
him.
he's very dead. I have a shotgun and a revolver and a lasso.
That's going to be very helpful against
Yeah.
zombies.
Is it at least a truth lasso?
No, it's a regular lasso.
Yeah.
That's the problem, Doctor. You got a bullet in your head.
I can. The only way to kill them is to shoot them in the head, and I can go into this little slow-mo mode, which is called Deadeye, as long as I have the energy to do it. And I rebuild that by successfully killing zombies. And I can search their bodies for ammo, but ammo is very scarce in this mod as opposed to the regular game where you can get ammo like crazy. Here you are going to be always running low, so you have to choose when to run and when not to.
Does that say it's your fault?
Yes.
Okay.
So then I hear some screams.
Anyone here? Hello?
So you hear screams, and the first thing you ask is, anybody here?
Well, listen, John's a nice guy. He just wants to help.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't bite. Bad joke. I mean, come out. And mine, I fear.
Someone listening through speakers?
Dylan probably is.
Or,
What's that?
You're echoing.
Oh no.
Close the borders?
Man.
yeah.
You sure this wasn't made this year? This.
Well, Red Dead Redemption, it takes the whole Wild West theme and makes it pretty realistic in that there are a lot of racists in the game, but they're all bad people. So
Okay, that's good.
yeah.
As racists often are.
Yeah.
So the lady tells me that her mom came back to kill the dad, and the mom's been dead for 3 years. So he's realizing the dead are actually rising from their graves, legitimately. So I've taken a torch, and I'm going to the cemetery to try to set all these coffins on fire.
So this is not the modern day version of zombies where it's all a virus. This is
Well,
like
it may be
black
the virus.
magic
I don't
shit.
really know. Though they're also like horrible magic things. There's Sasquatches, because why not?
What?
I
Are they
can-
zombie Sasquatches?
Yes, I can find new horses that are the 4 horses of the apocalypse.
That's cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I can ride on a flaming steed made of bones.
That's kind of cool.
There are actually zombie animals throughout the game, which is kind of neat. Most zombie fiction doesn't really do that. So randomly encountering a zombie bear is actually the most frightening thing in the world. We don't see that in this video, sadly. So my torch is actually a pretty legit weapon against zombies.
Damn.
I'm trying
Sweet.
to clear out this place, but I mean, come on, I'm a cowboy. We use guns.
Looks
But I'm a
like
bad shot. I'm a bad shot.
It looks like the torch was a little bit more effective.
Well, not if they start swarming on me, and I'm afraid there's going to be a whole bunch soon. So I keep going to my slow-mo mode to make sure I get a headshot, because they're running at me, and I'm just not confident.
Is that slow-mo mode, is that new to this DLC, or is that from the original game?
No, that was from the original game.
Okay.
Though the way it works is a little different. In the original game, it would go up anytime you shot anybody, period, and also go up over time.
Okay.
Here, it's more so based on what you do. And so now a boss zombie rises,
His name
and
is
he's the last
Mordecai.
guy. That's Mordecai Robert. And everyone you actually encounter in the regular game, you encounter in this DLC again as well. So it's really like a sequel, almost.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did you
And
just
so
put a
with-
bullet through 3 at once?
Yes, with Deadeye you can actually target up to 5 people. at
That's
once.
That's
cool. You're on
awesome.
fire.
Yes, I'm kind of on fire. But so is he, and that's okay.
Well, that's good thing.
Oh, jeez. Alright, guy. Ta-da! And beating him gave me...
on fire and full of lead.
Indeed. So this house is clear.
Cleansed. It's cleansed.
And so there are multiple graveyards throughout the world that I have to go and cleanse and try to... A lot of this is about just basically trying to keep the entire world safe because zombies are going to appear and reappear in places that you've already cleansed. I go between America, Canada, and Mexico trying to figure out, how do I stop this thing and do storyline missions along the way. I have to save both churches and the towns. You'll see now the town is under attack, so there are guys on the rooftops trying to fire down. I can bring them ammo to actually help their cause, but first I'm going to hit that lady with a horse. And you can see the bar at the top that says town safety. It fills up a little every time I kill a zombie, and the circles will fill up every time I give one of the guys up top ammo. So I'm going to climb this ladder and I'll give him some ammo. But as it turns out, I don't actually have any ammo to give them. So there's a whole mission where I go get sniper rifle ammo, but it was really boring, so I cut it out.
Okay.
Fair enough.
And I decided to jump off a building and fight the town. You also die really easily in this game. I'm already pretty close to death just from... I guess I did jump off a building.
Yeah. Nice.
And
What is wrong with you? You're saving the fucking town, and they ask what's wrong with you?
oh, no, that was me asking what's wrong with these guys who've been attacking me. And the townspeople are even helping. They nailed that guy, which was nice. But I want to make sure. Got the
They
town
didn't
back.
nail him enough.
And there's only one guy left, and I'm like, well, there's only one way to take this guy out.
Yeah.
But what if he bites your fist?
See that little pansy slap he tried to do? He's like, "Ah."
Wow, you punched a zombie to death.
Yeah, screw this guy.
He kind of...
Mark that off your bucket list.
So the town is saved, but not for long. It will eventually be under attack again, and now I can go around and do story missions. And I meet this family here, and I meet this wonderful woman.
Folks okay?
Just fantastic.
Oh no, you met Stock crying.
By some creature sent straight from hell. Thanks for asking.
Well, fuck, bitch. Come on.
Mister, forgive my wife. We've suffered terribly. What's going on?
It's the government's fault.
You know,
Totally.
Too many foreigners. Just shut the goddamn border, or things like this happen. Satanic demons lunch because of the goddamn government. I pay my taxes. Well, usually.
You should fuck off. Can you shoot her in the head?
man, but I have done a little traveling.
No, she's a person. That would be horrible.
She's a horrible person.
Can you
though.
throw her at the zombies?
Flesh-eating monsters feasting on my family, and I'm taking advice about tolerance from a gunslinger. What in the world did my life come to? And my daddy told me I never should have gotten married. This is all your fault, you useless man.
She sucks.
Yeah, she's a shitty person.
Your daddy was a bully and a drunk.
Well, you ain't no kind of man.
Listen. You're happy reminiscing. Is there anything I can do to help? You got any idea of how we can survive?
You could try.
Yes, with these bullets between your eyes.
Ma'am, it's been a real pleasure. Sir, you're a man of great patience.
And so I do what I feel is the obvious thing.
Little girl who's wet herself.
I'm immediately shooting that lady.
Yes.
But I actually
well,
shoot her husband.
No.
He goes running. I'm like, nope.
good decision.
Screw that
Yes,
lady.
indeed.
She was a
Fuck
jerk.
her.
Wife's dead.
Well,
Hooray!
hey, you know.
And now I'm like, well, I might as well at least see the game over screen because let's see what happens. So I wander upon the zombie eating a corpse. It's actually a special zombie which runs fast and charges at me. And the corpse he was eating actually gets up.
Oh, holy
Oh
shit.
wow.
This game looks kind of fun.
It's very fun. It can be difficult. And I am not dead. I am undead.
Congratulations.
If you've never played Red Dead Redemption, I can't recommend it enough. It still holds up. The writing is funny, and you know it's like Grand Theft Auto. People, you know, you play as kind of a jerk normally, but Red Dead Redemption, you play as a nice guy for the most part.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
you
you
got
could
to
be
shoot
an
a
asshole.
racist bitch, and that was pretty
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the best part.
If I was playing the regular game and the trains were still running, I could have hogtied her and put her on the train tracks,
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's awesome.
and that gets you an achievement.
Got to train to run over a racist. Ding.
Yeah,
Indeed, too.
exactly.
Right on. So I guess I don't have to ask you if you liked it because we already know.
I love Red Dead Redemption. Fantastic game.
Right on. All right. I think I'm next in the list, and I played Dead Space for the PC. It's a game
I've
where
never actually played Dead Space.
well, we'll see what it's like when we get into it. Basically, you wander around abandoned space station thing, and weird shit starts happening, and it's in outer space, so it's probably aliens. We'll see. Let's get into Dead Space.
Okay.
Isaac, it's me.
Hi.
I wish I could talk to you.
You're doing it right now.
Yeah, she's doing a good job.
Sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
I know.
Is she a racist?
Wish I could
No,
someone.
she's dead.
I know.
Hurt here. I can't believe what's happening.
Isn't that a spoiler?
Oh, I don't know. I just assume she's dead. I didn't play long enough to actually hear her backstory.
Yeah, she really is dead.
Oh, is she? Okay.
How many times you watched that thing?
A whole lot. I'm really sad. Stop talking.
Sorry, we're almost there.
I kind of have it on infinite loop.
Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
I have a YouTube playlist of that video and some other ones very similar. I
All
suck
this
as a
trouble over
person.
That chunk of rock.
Glenn.
Yeah.
So that's a Glur.
Glurb A. Sheckfield.
Her name's their kid Glur.
Silicon, osmium.
Silicon.
Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
There it is. There's the thing we gotta go on.
I'm assuming you're guy sitting.
I'm Guy Sitting. That is my name.
Ishimura.
This is a really cool passively watching a conversation happen.
I know. So we kind of crash a little bit. We land and it's fairly
I'm
rough.
thinking of everyone's wreck with the ship.
So now sitting guy is now standing guy with a helmet and spinal fluid.
All right,
Okay.
we've still got a job to do.
Is that going to be your health bar?
That is my health bar. Yep.
But listen, if you're wearing the suit, you're not going to know how much you're hurt because
I know.
the bars on your back.
I know. I'll have
Immersion
no idea.
ruined.
So the like the little messages that pop up are all like they're 3D. They're in the 3D space. So you kind of can pan around with it. It's kind of neat. The menus and everything. There's a lot of speeding up that I do. You don't really run that fast.
Oh.
I've heard this compared to Resident Evil. I can kind of see it already.
It's similar-ish.
Doesn't really seem scary yet. You kind of seem like the scariest thing here.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
got this big, weird, glowy face thing. I just keep kicking around this box.
You're in like a big space S&M suit walking around.
I guess they're scary to boxes.
Yeah, you know, our
Can you
spaceship.
zoom out at all, or is this like your view the whole time?
This is my view the whole time.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insufferable. I couldn't do it.
Pack in a hurry.
So,
There should be a security detail in here.
yeah, so I basically was just kicking that box. Like, you can kick around anything with no effort at all. Nothing seems to have any mass in this game. So I have to go through here and hack this terminal and
Oh, cool.
get things
Terminal
back
hacking.
on. Yeah, get things back online. Luckily, there's no like really excessive term. Like in Fallout, the hacking is a little
Hey,
bit.
that was fun.
It's kind of fun, but it takes forever,
There's nothing scarier than terminal hacking. I'm on the edge of my seat. This is tense.
isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That terminal.
So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do because they didn't really give me any indication. So I just know that I'm supposed to go to this computer and do something, but they don't tell me what.
Do you have like scoliosis or something?
Yeah.
Kind of like lurching.
I have space scoliosis.
It's creeping.
It's probably like just, you know, like why would they get the guy with scoliosis to be the space gimp?
Well, alright, so I did my objective somehow. Like, alright, obviously I need to go through this door, but they won't let me yet.
Oh shit. You have to watch a cinema happen.
Now some shit is happening.
This is really scary.
I know, isn't it?
I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Something's in the room with them, guys.
Oh fuck.
It's
Whoa.
a thing that's eating them. I was right, aliens! That have multiple arm joints.
That's kind of horrifying.
Yeah. So they just ate my friends. But now a door opened, so that's good. And now they're chasing me,
Okay. Oh shit.
which
Go.
is
Go. Go.
every time they land, it shakes the
Jump on the
ground, and
fan.
I stop being able to move. Yeah, Isaac, run faster. This thing sure can.
You just run against the door.
Yeah. All right.
Did you jump on top of your elevator?
Elevator go down the hole.
That is freaking terrifying.
It's a little fucked up.
Oh no! You found their weakness. Doors.
So I
It's
found
like
some dead
cut
guys.
off their limbs.
Yeah.
What? Where'd they come from?
Well,
Space.
we're in space, so
Oh, okay.
imagine the nearby planet. See, nothing has any
Cut off their
mass.
limbs.
Hey Steve, how's it going?
Let me just walk into you a billion times.
I'm sad you're dead, but I'm also kind of laughing about it.
Just kick you around a little bit.
What was that screaming? Why did someone turn on the Hitler speeches and then go to sleep? Oh god, this is like Metroid. It's one of those things where you have to shoot the door to open it. That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, with my missile
Well,
arm.
you shoot it and you cause like the wires to go haywire, and yeah.
That's how
Once
it works.
again, alien dies in the door.
I just love walking into dead things because it's effortless. They flop around. All right, so I got a thing that's supposed to slow down time.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I can walk through the
Corpses that bounce everywhere.
Exactly. Oh.
It's a trap.
Look at all those fun.
It is,
oh,
really.
a save station. Immersion ruined.
Yeah, I'm glad that you still need save stations in modern games. That's good.
I hate these kind of games.
Oh shit! Holy
Everything's
fuck.
really
I
fucking
hate it.
dark now.
Why do you hate
I
it?
hate
Dylan?
it. I just don't do these games very well.
Scary games or
Yep.
okay.
Can't do it.
It's pretty terrifying.
It is.
All right. So I'm in a thing. I'm supposed to start up this engine.
Okay.
It took me a long time to figure out what the fuck to do, so...
Well, it said activate. You should have activated it.
Well, I ultimately did. So there's a thing behind me I didn't know about. It just fucking stabbed me out of nowhere without warning.
Was that one wearing pants?
I don't know. Is he?
I think he's got pants on or like overalls.
Maybe he's a zombie alien farmer.
You know, your pimp slap is strong.
It is, and I'm like out of bullets, so I kind of have to do it. Also, I'm almost dead.
Why is your melee like?
I don't know.
Like, is it just press right trigger to flail wildly?
Yes.
That's good for the gun.
All right.
The gun weighs 2,000 pounds.
So I found a little bit of health and some ammo.
Okay. You don't auto heal. That's good.
Yeah. No, you fucking die like fucking nobody's business. It's.
Did you die a lot in the course of this video?
Yeah, I cut out a few.
Cut off
So
their
there's a thing
limbs,
behind me.
Shit! Fuck! Run!
What the hell?
Run, Cody, no!
Screw these things. Screw this game.
Oh.
Shoot the red thing. Shoot the red thing. On the ground. Shoot the red thing.
I didn't even think to do that. I don't do
my
that.
God.
Put the red thing on your
The
back.
camera work is stupid.
Turns out I'm also really bad at aiming. I
Hey,
got a
hey,
pimp
you're
slapping.
fine.
No, I'm dead.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh
I was cut all kinds of in half. All right, so that happened. Yeah. Dead Space was actually kind of fun once it stopped being boring.
It looked neat. You got like straight eviscerated, dude.
I was cut in half. It was pretty.
I know
gruesome.
you were cut in multiple pieces.
Yeah.
Like your arm was like over there, and then like when they walked into you, you bounced around like those other corpses.
I did. Corpses have no weight. It's okay. So yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a game I picked up off a Humble Bundle a while back for $1, and it was
Nice.
worth $1. So
Why not?
yeah. All right. Up next, we have both Nikki and Dylan. Who would like to
Yay.
talk about it?
I will.
All right.
Oh.
We both will, but like last year and last Halloween, I played a game that was an MMO, Final Fantasy XIV.
Okay.
So for this year, I did the same damn thing. But
Okay.
Nikki joined me in this game. But throughout the last year, a new dungeon was released that is kind of, in Final Fantasy terms, creepy as hell.
Okay. So like
And-
zombie chocobos.
Sure.
That'd be awesome.
Have backstory leading up to the dungeon if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically the story starts off as one of your first missions in the game. You're being told that you're an adventurer, and they basically tell you what you do, and that there's many others like you, as
Okay.
you're in, MMO. But they show a group of NPCs, a party, coming back, and they had just lost one of their comrades. It was this girl and her team, and then the body of their fallen comrade, who she was the healer, and she had failed
Her
him,
job.
basically.
Yeah.
And so she was blaming herself, and
They were
And that
blaming
was-
her too.
yeah, they're blaming her too. And that was for you, that was a lesson that you're gonna have moments of failure and stuff like that, and how will you handle it, blah 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 blah. So, and then they just kind of like abandoned the party. The party basically disbands in story wise, and she's sitting there with the body of this. Actually, it was weird. It was a bag with his head in it,
Whoa.
which is probably all they could salvage from it, maybe. But they
That
brought
seems
it back.
kind of intense for 14 as a fucking decapitated
Yeah.
person.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they said that she was weird and stuff like that. But that's all. That's what it left off at, and that was back in August. That happened.
Okay.
So we get to maybe like what is it, March or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time working on all of this, and you're really like stealing my thunder.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had something planned.
Nikki,
It's
go
alright.
You finish up.
Yeah.
Finish
So
up,
March or whatever time period that Dylan mentioned. So like over time, your star as an adventurer kind of rises, and like you meet these people throughout your adventures. Unfortunately, the one archer who was in your party, she dies after an attack on a place called the Waking Sands, and you have to bury her. You meet Edda, the shitty healer again, who admits that the tank that died was her fiancé, and that he was inspired by you to become an adventurer. And after hearing about how great you have continued to do, she is like, it's helped me to move on. I'm going to become a strong adventurer too, so thank you very much. And she kind of goes off to do the adventuring thing. But unfortunately, you run into the fourth member of that first party who tells you, I'm a little concerned about Edda. The reason being, she's kind of fallen back into severe grief, and I received this invitation from her inviting me to her wedding to aver the tank that died in the Tantera Deepcroft, which is like this big, sinewy dungeon full of spiders. So it's up to us to kind of figure out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that where we leave off? Is that where we start?
That's kind of where we leave off, yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's watch 14.
And you have the script?
I have, yes.
You'll be reading that stuff? Cool. Right on.
All right. All right. Let's hit play.
So throughout the dungeon, you find pieces of letters from like a diary that she kept.
Okay.
And it's creepy as fuck.
All right.
And so this is the hard mode, which, it's like kind of like a sequel to the first version. And as we go and find each of the pieces, I will kind of cold read the letters that I spent all day finding.
Okay. So, who are we centered on? I'm assuming this is Dylan?
This is me.
Okay.
So, I'm the tank. Nikki's in there, in the back. She's a bard, a bow and arrow person.
All right.
And she's she does damage, and then also takes role support as well.
Okay.
So on this page, she says, I finally muster the courage to speak with your hero, my love. Rage, Dylan, is kind and wise as he is brave and strong. He listened attentively as I told him all about you, about us. Though he's a man of few words, or perhaps because he is, everything he said seemed to inspire me. Why, his gaze alone instilled me with a confidence I never knew I had. Truly, I feel better prepared to face the future for having met him. How right you were, my love. So kind of sweet.
That was sweet.
That's so nice.
Yeah. There's some fucking huge ass scorpions.
They're spider scorpions. They have 8 legs.
Oh yeah, look at that. They're like tarantula scorpion hybrids.
Scorpion is the correct term.
That's the worst Mortal Kombat character.
Scorpion?
Yeah.
Well, that's because he's part scorpion, part porpoise.
Oh, okay.
So what's that yellow ball in the air?
I don't know.
As we kill key things, seals, like these bosses that are blocking these seals, the seals are released, and those lines that are making that ball dissipate. And then when we do the entire unsealing, we get a special surprise.
Okay. Was that another letter?
There was another letter. It said, scarcely a week has passed since we returned to the village, and already I cannot help thinking that it was a mistake. There was a time when this place seemed just large enough, but having seen the wider world, it all feels so inseparably confined that I often find myself struggling for breath. I know that it is the same for you, my love.
And these are all her writing to her dead boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
And there's another one. Go ahead.
I could not have hoped for a more romantic first visit to Mordona. The crystals that pierced the landscape glowed in all their majesty, as if to celebrate our future together. And as we lazed by Silvertear Lake, watching the waves lapping at the shore, the sun took its leave behind the horizon, that we might enjoy a moment of intimacy.
Ooh.
I want us to be together forever. You said these words to me years ago, and you said them to me again tonight. I am so happy to be with you.
All right.
Saucy.
Yeah.
It's getting disgusting.
Well, that's a way to say it. Yeah.
So this is one of the members of her original party.
This is the person
archer.
that you buried.
Yeah,
Oh,
you buried
cool.
the person. Now they're back, and
Rude.
Yeah.
You have trouble to bury them.
Right? And
Probably
she
ruined the
doesn't dig
grave.
them up. Yeah.
So, okay. The dead are rising. So what's the name of this dungeon?
The Tamtara Deepcroft.
Okay.
So you fight like these weird ghost face things that are weird.
new letter that looked like Scream.
They do. You've been looking deathly pale as of late. The scorching heat of Thanalan does not agree with you. You were never fond of hot climes, and it was a mistake to come here. Let us make for Kurthus, where the bracing air will put roses on your cheeks. Oh my god, another letter, wow.
That was
So,
fast.
I know, it's not easy being without a body. I promise to find one for you, but you must have patience. You are my husband-to-be, and there's nothing I would not do for you, so please, have faith in me. Give me some time, my love, and I shall make you whole again as you make me.
I don't like the sound of that.
Your friend is creepy.
She's not my friend.
Oh. Lady is creepy.
Lady's creepy.
Those guys have like 5 faces.
They have
Yeah.
a ton of faces, and then they have friends who probably have also a ton of faces.
It's a face party.
A bad face party.
What the fuck is a face party? What are you guys talking about?
You weren't
When are you
invited.
coming back to play this, Matt? Huh?
It costs money.
I know.
Yeah. So this one's kind of long. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, my love, but we cannot afford to compromise. Not where your new body is concerned. Ordinary adventurers die often enough, leaving their ordinary corpses, but if you are to be like Rage, we cannot settle for anything less than extraordinary. But a strong body requires an equally strong soul, as I recently discovered. Now, you are probably worried that the strong souls are rare, and so they are, but never fear, for we can create a new one ourselves. All we need is a plentiful supply of the weaker kind, and they are common indeed. Be patient just a little longer, my love, and all will be as you desire.
Cool, thanks. That sounds nice. It's
Yeah.
getting nicer again.
Yeah. Ordinary Corpses sounds like a terrible emo metal band of some sort.
It does.
We are ordinary corpses. Good night, everybody. Everyone dies.
Kill it.
He is spinning a lot.
Yeah.
Spinny stuff. Spinny.
What's that?
He was spinning around. He was just using his sword. He was just linking.
Yeah.
With the nigh endless supply of bodies here, I will make you well again, my love. Then we shall be wed as man and wife, and be forever joined as the gods intended. Of course, it is only fitting that a proper ceremony be held with guests in attendance. I will send out invitations for all our friends. They will be so happy for us. I have no doubt that they will jump at the chance to part with their souls.
Wow. Endless supply of bodies. Okay.
Endless supply. Endless supply.
You promised that. Like, no. You're eventually gonna run out of bodies. Don't fuck with me.
So here we go to the main thing, like the end.
Okay, so
Right after we kill this guy, the main cutscene begins. We catch up to the crazy bitch.
invalid target. It's the yellow thing. You lied. You did know what it was.
Dylan explained it. Wow.
Yeah, but you said you didn't know what it was. You
I
lied.
didn't. I was working.
Oh.
I was working on something as we did this.
Oh, fair enough.
So here's
There's the balls.
It's a... Wow, what the fuck?
Is that the lady?
No, that's her fiance.
That's her boyfriend.
that's the head that she kept.
That dude is nut. Yeah,
All
make
these
out.
people have come to make your gift. It's basically, even Rage is here. Now, I can't read this. Now your dream of becoming a body is going to be revealed, or not revealed.
Basically, what they want is they want your body.
They want his body, so.
That smile was creepy.
Someone has to. Yeah, I know. So is she like? Why does she want his body? Why doesn't she just want to, fuck that giant floating head beast?
Yeah.
Oh, because
No
he
one
wants
will
a body.
accept
The head
love,
being
and-
still alive, and he wants a body to possess.
She's basically kind of brought the head back to life, but the head needs a body to roam the earth and be accepted by everybody else.
Yeah, where's a head gonna get a job just as a head?
Exactly. No one wants to hire a head.
So I skipped ahead a little bit because the fight is kind of monotonous.
Final Fantasy XIV world is straight up racist against heads.
It is.
Oh, there's a move in here that's called the Red Wedding.
Really? I haven't gotten that
Yeah.
far yet.
Well, I mean,
No.
no worries, but we just thought it was a cool,
Yeah.
pop culture point.
Kill it.
I'm kind of sad that you skipped ahead because you can't hear her terrible crying laughter.
Oh, it's there. I have mine set down really low, so I can't hear what's going on. I heard some crying, but I just thought that was you.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm joking. So you have to prevent those things from getting to the center, and because when this goes off, or never mind.
Head's dead.
The head is
Hooray.
dead. Hooray. And she is distraught. What have you done?
All the
Arabelle?
blood on her face.
No.
Hey, wait.
Her face
Wait.
does not.
She's
look
on
this
fire.
Wait, stop, don't.
bad. It's okay.
She's a white mage. She can heal herself.
No, remember she's a shitty white mage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just die and then you can be with your head boyfriend.
Exactly.
That's why she smiled.
Aw.
Yeah, I don't know where, no one tells you where she got that knowledge to do these rituals and how she knows how to do it.
In the
So,
book, she bought it at, Final Fantasy Barnes & Noble.
so anyways, after the dungeon, you get this little cutscene. The guy that told you to check everything out, he was part of that party too. Basically saying it's sad that it turned out this way, and then he's also going to retire as an adventurer.
It's probably a
Because
good
now-
idea.
Because now all of his friends are dead, and he doesn't feel good about that.
And then he's done what he set out to do.
Yeah. So, and then he sees something.
Oh no. Shitty white mage. Wow, fuck. What? That was okay, well that was kind of funny, but the look on the face of the dead thing was kind of creepy as shit.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. Whoa!
So here's the people that help me: Lena Zarek, Raven, and Nikki.
Me.
There you go.
So thank you to those people who helped me out.
You guys
Yeah.
are bummers. You guys should have just become a giant head person.
No.
I don't
I would
know.
definitely.
Man, giant heads are always kind of difficult villains in games for some reason.
I personally feel like life as a giant head wouldn't be nearly as bad as you guys are making it out to be.
Well,
I know. Have you seen Third Rock from the Sun?
No.
you would get to live life as William Shatner, and do you really want that?
No.
No. All right. Well, compared to the rest of 14, how did you like the dungeon?
I love this dungeon. I thought it's pretty like engaging because you have that like ongoing story throughout the whole thing, and
Right
yeah,
on. Yeah, there's some
It was a lot of fun
fucking
to do it
creepy
first,
notes that she left
Yeah.
her head
Yeah.
boyfriend. Right on.
I remember our first time going through it. We were just so freaked out the whole time. We're just like, "What the hell is going on?" We reread
why are
every
you
note.
trying to steal people's bodies? That's gross.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was very.
People need their bodies.
They
Yeah.
kind of need their bodies.
That's where their
Kind
heart
of.
Everyone
is.
has wings on their head, you know.
Right on. All right. Well, that has been our Halloween edition of Cartridge Lords. Before we say good night, though, Matthew, we're gonna have to do something for the next show. What would that be?
Why?
Oh, show over. No more episodes.
Bye, everybody.
Woo!
Yeah, no, I mean, now that Halloween's over, I think we should obviously do Thanksgiving-related things.
We should. Yeah.
Fuck you.
Let's just do it for the rest of the night.
Game-
Let's skip right to Christmas.
Game starring pilgrims or turkeys.
Yes, only cooking games. No, I mean, on
Or
Thanksgiving,
arguments with your
actually,
family.
what I would always do with my family is go to my room by myself and eat my food and not have friends. But
Yeah.
what other families would do is, after the parade and after the football game, you sit down as a family and enjoy, a nice movie or something.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. We're going to enjoy a nice movie or something. Because I don't think we've actually had the same in a long time.
Well, if it's movie-themed games,
Yeah.
then
Have we?
it's been quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the first episodes.
Yeah. So it's movie-themed games. That's the one.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well,
Anything based on any movie ever made. So
mostly shitty games. Someone could play Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 2. That one
keep
was
it going.
pretty good.
Oh.
The RPG.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. Let's whip it out. Let's get on
Let's
Marvel
whip it
Heroes.
out, says Cody Coleman.
All right. Look. Anyway.
Nikki gets to play Land Before Time again.
Yeah.
Goody.
Yeah, exciting. All right, everybody. So tune in 2 weeks, and we'll be playing some movie-themed games. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright, Matt Crua, and Dylan Frisbee. Until next time, don't die. And Dylan, what should they do?
Hang on to your bodies.
That's actually really sound advice. Hang on to your
Yes.
bodies, people.
Do that or whatever.